Welcome back, guys. We're here again in the Golf Academy at Blackpool North Shore, and today we've got the TaylorMade M5 Driver. So in terms of looks, sitting behind the ball, you've got that carbon black feel to the head with a little thin red line, kind of semicircle at the back, and the actual thin grey line, which really helps you to square that club. It does sit nice and square on the ground. On the bottom, we've got this weighted system now. It's got kind of a cross-cut effect, which is kind of half black, half this carbon grey feel. The weighting system is obviously going to hit you higher, lower, draw, fade. Whether that helps you, we'll have to compare it against the M6, which doesn't have it, and see what comes out. In terms of the face, you've actually got the now injected twist face. So you can see two red dots on the face, and the actual little white dots around the centre are an added feature as well from last year. Okay, so let's just have a little chat about what goes into the head itself now. We'll start with the hammerhead, which is similar to the speed pocket in the irons. And this is just to help you with low shots. So if you hit a bad one, it comes off the bottom, you're going to retain that ball speed and a little bit of consistency there as well. Okay, so moving on to what the actual M6 doesn't have, and that's the weighted system on the bottom. So two big differences between the two. M5 does have it, M6 doesn't have it. What you can do is you can move these weights independently. So as you can see there, we can make it high, low. We can also make it draw, fade. But this year you can actually move the two weights into the same position. So you can really over-exaggerate how you want to hit that ball flight. Okay, next we'll touch upon what they brung in last year, which is that twist face. So they've bent the toe back slightly. They've actually bent the bottom of the heel back slightly. And it's supposed to make them balls go straighter. So your hooks won't hook as much, they'll stay on the fairway, slices won't slice as much. Have to try and Skytrack to get a real good look at that and see how that's working. But in terms of the face, they've actually injected resin in there. So you've got the kind of speed injected twist face now. So what they do is they make the head non-conforming. So it breaks the rules basically at the start. So it goes 100% of the energy is transferred from the head into the ball, which is illegal in golf. Whereas what TaylorMade then do is inject resin into the face. That brings that energy transfer down slightly, and they get it around about 83% or less. There's a slight difference in tolerance, but 83 is the maximum they can go. So it's right on that legal limit. Okay, so lastly, I just want to touch upon the hosel. So how you can change the actual loft on the club. This is a 9 degree, so I can lower it by 2 degrees or higher it by 2 degrees. I do like TaylorMade's way of doing it because it is very simple. They work in just numbers and degrees. Take the head off, put it back on where you want the setting, and off you go. Okay, so the last thing to do now is just to give the driver a hit. We will actually do a bit more of an in-depth review on the numbers that we get from this, ball speeds, trajectory, all that against the actual M6 driver, just to show you the differences between that. Try and get that video out next week. But let's just give this a little hit now, see how it feels, how it comes off. So it sits very nicely behind the ball. So overall, hitting the driver actually felt very solid off the face, not a feeling I've had before. And maybe that resin in the head actually made a difference there in terms of feel. But I did hit all of them out in the middle, so it was a little bit better than the M6 from my previous video. Check it out if you haven't watched it. But a very solid hit and driver there, I feel. So overall, if you're looking to try the new TaylorMade gear, we do have all the fitting kit here, M6, M5, all different heads, even the P series irons as well. So get yourself down to North Shore. We can try all that out with you. If you like the video, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the page, and we'll see you soon.